Hi, this is Paul Bowerman again of Bowerman 939 of the Brigham Tea Company. And I'm talking about railroad tracks today. If you come across the railroad track and you think it's a side spur, a side rail, you'll know whether or not that side rail is being used every day. Now, if it's not being used every day, the track will be rusty and there won't be any oil spots. And every time the train goes across it, it shakes the ties just a little. And so they're kind of on top, floating on top of the rock. And as you can see right here, this has both scenarios. This is a side rail. The main track is obvious. You almost won't be able to step in between. It'll be the ties will be clear up out of the ground. But in this one, the ties are down, but they're up floating on top. And as you can see, that track is shiny. That means that this train comes down through here at least once a day, maybe twice. So you know, in a survival situation, that there's going to be somebody come by here once today or tomorrow. And in this little place that I found here, it has water. I could stay here a week till the train comes by and it could pick me up. One thing that I've noticed too in these survival things is they're kind of teaching, and it goes against what I was taught as a survival, is to move, keep moving. Now, that's a really tricky scenario. And my recommendation is to stay put. Because if there's anybody looking for you and you're moving around, they could have a line of people every 10 feet apart, and they could cover a mile and walk a mile, and because you're doing circles, you'll end up back behind them in the area where they think they've already looked, and they won't be looking for you, and you end up dying. So the best thing to do is to stay put. Find a place that's got some water or your vehicle and stay put. Vehicle's really good. You're near a vehicle and they got a spotting plane out there looking for you, he can see it. Plus you can burn your tires. You know, you burn your spare tire, make a smoke signal. It's just best to stay put. Even though they're teaching you on TV, and I know it makes for good television, is all I'm saying. It's not smart to keep moving when you're in a survival situation. For one thing, you burn up lots of calories, and if you don't have any way to replace them calories, you're going to be in bad shape. Plus, the more you move around, and I recommend in this desert and in most arid environments, if you are going to move, you move at night when the sun's down and the sun's not beating down on you. I'm just heading back to my truck after working on my shelter. That's no big deal. It's noonday, and so I know I'm walking here, but I can see the truck right there. Anyhow,